Since working with Dina and her team, our life has changed tremendously. My daughter's sensory has significantly reduced to the point for her annual review at school, they couldn't believe what they were seeing. They said this is a completely different child than what we saw last year. I even had one person alluded she was maybe on medication. They couldn't believe the difference. And it's amazing to know that we took a natural avenue for our child and we have seen such significant results from it. And it's impacted our whole family. My husband, he's continued with the gut recommendations and the healthy lifestyle and is down 45 pounds. I have now jumped on to mud packing after seeing my daughter's amazing results, and I have felt the impact of detoxing these different glands or points that may be blocked. I have had an amazing experience myself as an adult through their practice. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm from New York, and I am currently a full-time stay-at-home mom. Before working with Dina, shortly after I took the jump to be a stay-at-home mom, my daughter's preschool teacher sat me down and told me that she noticed some sensory or hyperactivity, and sensory went right over my head. I had to go home and do a bunch of research and learn myself, and so we started making a bunch of changes in our house with the way we were eating, the cleaners we were using, laundry detergent we were using, and we did see a difference, but I still felt like there was more. There was another step that we were missing. And so I was on a walk one day with one of my mentors, and she mentioned maybe detoxing. And so I was referenced to Dina's practice, and it was a complete game changer. So the only thing that I would think maybe would prevent me or someone else is the cost, because it's not covered under insurance. But what's great is when you go in and they do your review, you're only doing one pack at a time. And Dina and her team are great with mapping out which points are priority. So some things that we tried in the past were new cleaners that we were using, laundry detergent, going 80-20 with organic and whole foods. And these things made a difference. But again, I felt like I came across that roadblock, which now it makes complete sense because my daughter had toxins blocking certain points. And so as much as we were cleaning house, it wasn't releasing the toxins. So going through Dina and her team, they were able to cleanse that part through the mud packing. Her body was able to heal itself in those areas. And so it was the perfect combination of changing our whole lifestyle and being able to detox what had already built up in her body. What surprised me the most about the Khader Institute was how warm and engaging the entire staff was. You walk into the door and right from being greeted by Georgia, you have a smile, a friendly face who's there to immediately answer any questions if you had any. The staff are incredibly engaging, especially with my daughter who's 3. They know she's not going to be able to sit perfectly still the whole session, so they had crayons and coloring. They were engaged with her, very patient. And then at the end, they were very respectful of, I don't necessarily want certain information spoken in front of Sophia because she's so little. So a staff member was able to play with Sophia in color while they were able to give me some answers to questions that I had. So really, from top to bottom of what you would want as a mom with helping your child and respect of privacy and being gentle and a warm and clean environment, I would recommend the Khader Institute because it is life-changing. It's changed my family's life. I can't even explain the impact of knowing that we have this tool available if something were to come up. Even for my son, our children are the most important things in our lives. So I would just highly recommend their institute from the experience that my family has had.